Hello friends, in our previous lecture we have completed sum number 6. Now we are going for sum number 8 and sum number 9. So today we will complete our chapter, and today itself we will complete the first part of accountancy, so that from tomorrow onwards we can start from the second part of the accountancy. Okay, let's start. Now we are starting with the 8th sum. Now 8th sum and 9th sum both are very important. On page number 292 I am reading question number 8. Prepare a bank reconciliation statement of pre-L for December 2015 from the information given below. Now it was my mistake that yesterday I said that sum number 4, 5 and 7 are equal because they are starting with cash book and they are ending with passbook. So this is given and this we are finding. And as I said, sum number 6, 8 and 9, passbook is given and upside we are finding the answer. Upside we are finding the cash book answer. But this 8 sum will be included here itself only. Only 6 and 9 sum are such where balance of passbook is given and we are finding balance of cash book. Whereas 4, 5, 7 and 8 are the sums where cash book only is given and we have to find passbook. But little bit again change in sum number 8. See, you can see in the first point. Bank overdraft as per cash book 31st December and bank overdraft as per passbook 1st December. But friends, we are preparing the bank reconciliation statement at the end, so we cannot use the opening balance. Here passbook balance is given in the beginning of the month. That is invalid, that is useless. We have to use only the closing balance which is given of cash book. So friends, 4, 5, 7 and 8 are the sums where cash book balance is given and we are finding the passbook. So answer is getting in the down. We are getting the answer in the down. While sum number 6 and 9 are the sums where passbook's balance is given and we are getting the answer at upside which is of cash book. Okay friends, only that is the change. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, total 6 sums are only there which we have to do. Other sums all are ignored. Okay friends, now we are starting the sum. Okay. In point number 2, information of check deposited and credited by passbook. Okay, so we are depositing a check of rupees 2300 on 15th December, which is today's date, not today's date, then, and it is credited in 18th December. Then check of 7200 we are depositing on 1712, which is deposited on 1712 itself in the bank. Now the check of 4600 is deposited on 27 December, but it is credited in the next month. So this thing we have to take, because daily in the question we are seeing this thing only, that checks deposited but it is credited by bank in the next month. So for this month it is not credited. So deposited means plus but not credited means minus. So you tick on 4600. Again a check of 1500 is also there, which is deposited on 30th December, but it is again credited on 2nd January. So for this month also it is not credited. So tick on 4600, tick on 1500 and write minus. Why minus? Because deposited means plus but bank is not crediting, so minus. Again same way number 3, information of checks drawn and presented in the bank is as under. Check of 8200 we are drawing on 26th December and it is presented for payment on 28th December. Then check of 9300 we are doing on 28th December, but it is credited in the next month. So you tick on 9300 and it is made for the payment on 1st January. So it is not in this month. Again a check of 7100 we are drawing on 29th December and it is coming in 31st December only. Again a check of 1300 which is done on 31st December. Now it is coming in the next month. So tick on 9300, tick on 1300, and what we will do, see, checks drawn means minus but not presented means plus. So write plus near to them. Okay, now number 4th, interest rupees 400 credited by bank in passbook is recorded on the payment side of cash book by mistake. Now friends, when actually we are receiving the interest from the bank, it should be recorded on the receipt side of cash book. By mistake we are writing on the payment side. So friends, as I said while learning the format, if the side is wrong, then you have to double the amount. You have to double the amount. Now you have to decide, you have to add the double amount or you have to subtract the double amount. Actually it is interest received, which is our income, so you have to subtract the double amount. So write plus and 800 near number 4. Why 800? Because 400 is on the opposite side. Now to rectify that error, to correct that mistake, you have to add 800 to it, double amount, okay, as discussed in our format. Yes. Fifth one, bank has collected dividend on 360 on behalf of Priya, which is unrecorded in cash book. Bank is collecting for us, so bank is adding, we will also add, so write plus. 6, bank has recorded interest on overdraft 120 in passbook, but this transaction is not recorded in cash book. Okay, interest on overdraft is our expense, so bank is decreasing our bank balance, we will also decrease, so write minus near to number 6. 5 is plus, 6 is minus. Next, sales made by check 2300 recorded by bank in personal account of Priya. Now see, one thing here we are understanding. In a bank there are 3 types of accounts, such as savings account, and this account is also known as personal account, then current account, and this current account is known as business account, the account from which we are running our business, it is current account, and the third is fixed deposit account, and this account is known as recurring account. Okay, other names of accounts I am giving. So in bank we are having 3 types of accounts: saving account, which is known as personal account, current account, which is known as business account, and fixed deposit account, which is known as recurring account. Now we are making the sales. See what is written, sales made by check. We are making the sales, opposite person is giving us the money in form of a bank check. So what is the normal procedure? If I am selling the goods to you, then you will give check to me, I will deposit that check in my bank. But what is mistake done by bank? Bank should credit means bank should add my balance in my current account, not in my personal account. Now what bank is doing? Bank is adding in our personal account. By mistake bank is not adding in our business account. So bank is not adding in business account, so we will subtract this transaction. Why we will subtract? Because bank is adding in our account, but by mistake he is adding in our personal account. Now personal account is for personal use and business account is for business use. So in business that check is not coming, so business in that check is not coming, bank has not added, so we will subtract. Okay, remember, see, I am reading the transaction again. This transaction is very important to understand. Sales made by check 2300 by bank is in personal account of Priya. So we are selling the goods, we are receiving the money, but by mistake bank is adding that money in our personal account, not in our business account. So bank has not added in our business account, so we will subtract. Next, bank has reversed the bank charges of 380 on request of Priya, which is not recorded in cash book. Bank is reversing the charge. Bank is subtracting. Now bank is, when it is reversing the charge, we have to add. Bank has added, so we have to add. So write plus. Again number 9. Signature is forgotten in check drawn, hence the check of 2000 is written. Check drawn means minus, but bank is returning that check, so plus. So write plus. Next, bank has collected a bill of 3000 sent to bank for collection and charge 100 for the same. This transaction is not recorded in cash. So bank is collecting amount, so plus, but how much we will add? 3000 minus 100 charge, because we have to pay that charge also, so we will add 2900. Okay, so write plus and 2900. Okay, so now we are preparing a BRS for this question, then again we will discuss the next question, and again we will prepare BRS for it. Okay, so question number 8. Bank reconciliation statement of Priya as on 31/12/2015. Particulars, amount. And remember, here in the starting of the question, two balances are given. Bank overdraft as per passbook on 31st December and bank overdraft as per cash book on 31st December and bank overdraft as per passbook on 1st December. But we are preparing it on 31st December, so we cannot use the balance of 1st December. So that is invalid. You strike it off. Okay. So now we are starting with the bank overdraft as per cash book. Bank overdraft as per cash book, it is 710 rupees. So overdraft is shown in negative amount 710. Then transactions to add. Now see, directly we will start from the second, because this thing is only in the first point. So here in add and less you will not find that first point. Okay. Now first transaction which is to be added is number 3. Checks drawn but not presented for payment in this month. We will clear it. Okay, in this month they are not being presented, and then checks are 9,300 plus 1,300, so it will be 10,600. Okay, now the next transaction which is to be added is number 4. Interest credited by bank recorded on payment side of CD, means cash book, by mistake. So when the side is wrong, you have to double the amount. 400 into 2, 800. Okay, double amount. Next transaction to add is number 5. Bank collected dividend unrecorded in cash book, 360. Next transaction to add is number 8. Bank reversed bank charges unrecorded in CD, 380. Next transaction to add is number 9. Signature forgotten in check drawn returned by bank, 2,000. Next transaction to add is number 10. Bank collected amount of bill unrecorded in cash book, but this amount is less expense. 3,000 was the amount, 100 was the charges. So net 2,900 will be added by bank. 10,600, 800, 360, 380, 2,000, 2,900, 17,040. Now 710 in minus plus 17,040, 16,330, or what else you can do? 17,040 minus 710, so 16,330. Now the transactions for subtraction. Okay, first transaction to subtract is number 2. Checks deposited but not credited by bank in this month, and such checks are of 4600 plus 1500, so it is 6100. Next transaction to subtract is sixth one. Bank has recorded interest on overdraft unrecorded in cash book 120. Next transaction to subtract is seventh one. Sales made by check recorded by bank in personal account of owner instead of business account. This I am clearing, okay, so that you can understand, instead of business account. And that amount is 2300. Okay. So 6100 plus 120 plus 2300 is 8520. 8520. Now 16330 minus 8520. Answer is 78110. And answer is in plus, so it is bank balance. So bank balance as per passbook. Okay, here I have not written our side. Cash book is our side, passbook is opposite side. So it is 7810. Round off the answers which we are finding. Okay, if the answer is found upside, then round upside. The answer is found downside, then round it off downside. Okay, friends. So this sum is over. Now we are going for the last sum of this chapter, that is sum number 9. Again, that sum is also important, but in that sum, here answer is given and here we have to find it out. Okay, now last sum. Prepare a bank reconciliation statement of Dharamsi on 29/2/2016. Now directly they are giving the transaction, and that bank balance as per passbook or cash book, see, they are giving in the downside. Passbook of Dharamsi showed a overdraft of 4000. So here balance of passbook is given and balance of cash book which is coming upside we have to find. Okay, now the first transaction. Check deposited but not collected. Deposited means plus, but not collected means minus. So write minus near to number 1. Next, check drawn but not presented. Again, drawn means minus, but not presented means plus. So write plus near to number 2. Third, check received is recorded in cash book but not sent for deposit. Check is received, so plus, but we are not sending to bank for deposit, so minus. So write minus near to number 3. Next, check deposited with the bank is dishonored, which is not recorded in cash book. Deposited means plus, but again it is dishonored, so it is rejected, it is minus. Deposited plus, rejected means opposite to it, minus. So write minus near to number 4. Next, number 5. Interest on investments collected by bank 1900. Collected by bank means bank is adding, we will also add. So write plus near to number 5. Next, number 6. Demat charges paid by bank 1320 as per instruction of Dharamsi, which is not recorded in cash book. Now bank is paying some charges for us, so bank is subtracting, we will also subtract. So write minus near to number 6. Then number 7. Cash purchase recorded on payment side of cash book in bank column. Okay, now this thing is to be understood again. Now suppose we are preparing a cash book, and that cash book is a columnar cash book where we have date, particulars, then receipt number, then LF, then particulars, voucher number, LF, cash column, bank column. Now the thing which is important to understand is these both columns. Now what they are writing, please try to understand. Suppose this is a cash book. Now what they are telling, that cash purchase recorded on payment side of cash book in bank column. Suppose we are selling the goods on cash, so cash goes out and that amount should be written in cash column, not in bank column. Amount of cash purchase is recorded in cash column, not in bank column. But by mistake what we are doing? We are recording the amount here. So what mistake we have done? Instead of writing in cash column, we are writing in bank column. So what we are doing in cash book? We are decreasing our bank balance. Why we are decreasing, or how we are decreasing? This is receipt side, this is payment side, and the things which are written on payment side means decreasing bank balance. So by mistake we have decreased our bank balance, so now we have to add. Okay, side is not wrong. See, if it is recorded on opposite side, then amount will be double. Here side is not wrong, here only column is wrong, so you have to add back that balance. So write plus near to number 7. Okay, now number 8. Checks drawn not given to creditor. Drawn means minus, not given to creditor, so plus. Check drawn by Dharamsi from his personal account, debited by bank in business account. The same thing again I will explain. Savings account in bank, which is known as personal account. Same thing again I will explain. Then current account, which is of business, and FD, fixed deposit account, which is known as recurring account. Now, what mistake is that? Check drawn by Dharamsi from his personal account. When we are drawing the check means bank balance should be decreased in savings account. By mistake, bank is decreasing the balance from this current account. Bank is by mistakenly decreasing the balance of current account. So bank is doing the mistake, so we will also do that mistake. Why? Because the rule of this chapter is do what others have done. If others have added, we will add. Others have subtracted, we will subtract. Others have not added, then we will add. Others have not subtracted, then we will also add. Others have not added, so we will subtract. And others have not subtracted, we will add. Now what bank is doing? Bank is by mistakenly subtracting from our business account. Bank is subtracting from our business account, so we will also have to subtract. Okay, so write minus. So do what bank is doing. Now payment side of bank column in cash book is overcast. So remember always, payment overcast, receipt undercast is plus. See again, I will show you. Payment overcast, receipt undercast, both are added. Then payment undercast and receipt overcast, both are always subtraction. So this is asked, so we will add. So write plus near to number 10. Now checks drawn of 6,400 is dishonored on technical ground. Drawn means minus, but again dishonored means plus. Now compare this 11th transaction with transaction number 4. In transaction number 4, check deposited means plus, dishonored means rejected means minus. In the same way, in 11th one, check drawn means minus, but again dishonored means plus. So opposite effect is to be given when the word dishonored is given. So we have to add it. So write plus. Now in 12th one there are two things. Interest credited by bank 1240 and commission debited by bank 1160, not recorded in cash. Now credited by bank means plus, so write plus near to 1240 and debited by bank means bank has subtracted, so write 1160 near to this thing, and in last they are giving the passbook showed a overdraft of 4000. So now let us start drawing. Question number 9. Bank reconciliation statement of Dharamsi. As on 29/2/2016. As you know, there are 29 or 28 days in month of February. Particulars, amount and amount. Okay. Bank dash as per cash book in bracket our side. As you know, this balance is not given, so we have to write question mark and we have to keep a blank space. Then add. Okay. Now we are adding first to all add transaction. First transaction to add is number 2. Checks drawn but not presented in bank, 37,000. Next transaction to add is number 5. Interest on investment collected by bank, 1900. Then number 7, cash purchase, comma, recorded on payment side of CD in bank column by mistake. Amount is 8,300. Next transaction to add is number 8. Check drawn but not given to creditor, 4160. Next transaction to add is payment side of bank column in cash book is overcast 1180. Next transaction to add is 11th one. Checks drawn and dishonored unrecorded in cash book, 6,400. Next transaction to add is number 12. Only half transaction. Interest credited by bank unrecorded in cash book, 1240. Okay, these are the transactions which we need to add. 37,000, 1,900, 8,300, 4160, 1180, 6400, 1240 is 60,180. But total again here will be a question mark. Now we are seeing the transactions to subtract. Transaction to subtract is number 1. Check deposited but not 5,200. Next transaction to subtract is number 3. Check received but not deposited, 9,900. Next transaction to subtract is number 4. Check deposited is dishonored, unrecorded in cash book, 1650. Next transaction to subtract is number 6. Demat charges paid by bank, unrecorded in cash book, 1320. Next transaction to subtract is number 9. Checks drawn from personal account is debited by bank from business account by mistake. Next transaction to subtract is number 12. Bank charges debited by bank, unrecorded in cash book, 1160. $50, $200, $9900, $1650, $1320, $3340, and $1160 is 22,570. Now at the below answer is given bank overdraft. Yes. Bank overdraft as per passbook opposite side is given as -4,000 and this thing is given. Okay, so we have to find out the answers. Now friends, as I said, the rules of mathematics, this transaction, don't think about here, this transaction is subtracted, so we have to add back. So write -4,000 in your calculator and add +22570. So you will get 18,570. Again, this transaction is added, so we have to subtract 60,180. So you will get here answer in -41,610. And as this answer we have found, so we will round off here because this is our answer, and also this is in minus, so we will write here overdraft. So bank overdraft as per cash book. Now if you want to check from the beginning, we can check. See, 41,610 in minus plus 60,180, so you will get 18,570 minus 22,570, you will get -4,000. Okay friends, so we have completed all the sums of this chapter, and also we have completed today part 1 of account. Now tomorrow onwards we will start part 2 of account with first chapter, rectification of errors. So till that time complete all those. As nowadays I can see one thing that you all are not sending the works of our accounts and statistics. It is really unappreciable. It is really very bad thing. And one thing I may clear, સમજી લેજો એક વાત, ગમે ત્યારે સ્કૂલ ઓપન થાય તો જેટલો કરાવેલો છે એના પછીથી જ સ્ટાર્ટ થશે, એકે વસ્તુ રિપીટ નહીં થાય. તમને બધાને હું પર્સનલી કોઈને નથી ઓળખતો, તમે બધા ભણવામાં ગમે એવા હોય, પણ હું એક વાત ક્લિયર કરી દઉં છું, ઘણીવાર ક્લિયર કરી જ છે. આ બધું વર્ક તમને મૂકીએ છીએ ગૂગલ મીટમાં નથી ભણાવતો હું ટેકનિકલી યુટ્યુબમાં ભણાવું છું, અને તમને એકદમ વ્યવસ્થિત વિડીયો મળે છે, એટલે તમે પછી સ્કૂલને કે મને એમ નહીં કહી શકો કે બરાબર નથી ભણાવતા. બરાબર, એક સમ બોર્ડ ઉપર થાય છે, ક્લિયરિટી મળે છે, વોઇસ ક્લિયરિટી મળે છે. તમને ન ભણવો હોય એ તમારો ફોલ્ટ છે. એટલે હું ક્લિયર કરું છું, જે લોકોને પાસ થવું છે, માસ પ્રમોશન નથી જ, ક્લિયર જ છે, ગમે ત્યારે એક્ઝામ તો લેશું જ, માસ પ્રમોશન નહીં મળે. માસ પ્રમોશનની ગણતરીમાં બેસીને આ બોરિંગ સબ્જેક્ટ લાગતા હોય તો ભલે લાગે, તો ભણવાનો મૂકી દો. સીધી વાત કહું છું, આડી વાત નહીં કરી, ભણવાનો જ મૂકી દો. ને જો ભણવો હોય તો સીધી રીતે ભણો, રોજે રોજ વર્ક કમ્પ્લીટ જોઈશે, ને જે દિવસે સ્કૂલ ચાલુ થઈને એ દિવસે એકાઉન્ટને સ્ટેટની બુક ચેક કરવામાં આવશે, ને જે દિવસ જેનું જેટલું પણ અધૂરું હશે. ઘણા હજી એકાઉન્ટના 5th 6th ચેપ્ટર મૂકે છે. મને નથી ખ્યાલ તમે શું કરો છો. તમને ન ભણવું હોય તો તમને ચોખ્ખી વાત છે, સ્કૂલમાંથી એલસી કઢાવી લ્યો. આપણે સ્ટુડન્ટ્સની સંખ્યાની જરૂર નથી, પણ ભણવાવાળાની જરૂર છે. અને એ જો તમને નથી ભણવું તો એ તમારો પ્રશ્ન છે. બાકી તમે એમ કહી જ ન શકો કે ઓનલાઈનમાં નથી, બીકોઝ આ તો લાઈવ ક્લાસ જેવો જ પરફેક્ટ ક્લાસ છે. તમને વોઇસ ક્લિયરિટી મળે છે, તમને બોર્ડની ક્લિયરિટી મળે છે, તમને બધું ક્લિયર મળે છે. આટલી બધી ટેકનોલોજીનો એક્સપેન્સ કર્યા છતાંય પણ તમે એમ કહેતા હો કે અમને ભણવામાં મજા નથી આવતી, તો એ તમારો ફોલ્ટ છે. ઘરે યુટ્યુબ લઈને વિડીયોઝ જોવાના, બધું જોવાનું, એ બહારની દુનિયાનું બધું જોવાનું, બાકી ભણવાનું કાંઈ જોવું હોય તો તમને બધા ફોલ્ટ લાગે છે કે સર ભણાવતા નથી. એક સમ બોર્ડ ઉપર કરીએ છીએ, હજી સુધી ખાલી કોર્સમાંથી જે સમ નીકળ્યા છે એ જ સમ કઢાવ્યા છે, બાકી વધારાના એક પણ સમ નથી કાઢ્યો. એક સમ બોર્ડ ઉપર ગણ્યો છે. આટલી બધી અમને મહેનત કરીએ છીએ છતાંય તમારા પાસેથી રિટર્ન નહીં મળે તો એ તમારો ફોલ્ટ છે. અમને જરાય ખરાબ નહીં લાગે, અમને જરાય ખરાબ નહીં લાગે. તમે ભણવાનું મૂકી દેશો તો અમને ફરક નહીં પડે. વસ્તુ એ છે કે એના સામે એનો રિટર્ન જોઈએ, અને જે મળતું જ નથી, ખાલી તમે ટાઈમપાસ જ કરો છો, એ તો દેખાય જ છે. એટલે ટાઈમપાસ કરવાનો બંધ કરો, ભણવાનો શરૂ કરો. કારણ કે માસ પ્રમોશન નથી, ને માસ પ્રમોશન હોય કે ન હોય, આપણે ભણવાથી કામ છે યાર. હું કોઈને પર્સનલી નથી ઓળખતો, તમે ભણવામાં કેટલા સારા છો કે કેટલા ખરાબ છો એ એક દિવસમાં જ હું ઓળખી જઈશ. જ્યાં તમે સ્કૂલ આવશો ને તમારી નોટબુક બતાવશો, બધું જ ખબર પડી જશે. વસ્તુ એ છે કે હમણાં ભણો, ને નહીં ભણો તો તમારો ફોલ્ટ છે. કોર્સ આમને આમ હાલી જશે. કદાચ સ્કૂલ ચાલુ થતાં આખો કોર્સ આનામાં પૂરો થઈ જાય, આનમાં જ થઈ જશે, સ્કૂલમાં ખાલી રિવિઝન થશે. ને કદાચ જે રહી ગયું હોય, ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ કોઈ ચેપ્ટર રહી ગયા હોય તો એ સ્કૂલમાં પહેલે ચલાવીશ. ને આ બધું રિપીટ એકે સમ ન થાય. આ આપણે ખાલી રિવિઝન તરીકે બધું લેશું, ઉપરથી બધું, પણ એક્ઝામ પૂરા કોર્સની લેશું. એટલે જો તમે હજી સુધી પણ કાંઈ નથી કરતા, એક દિવસમાં 3-4 વિડીયો જોઈ લો, લખી લો. કેટલું હોય લખવાનું? 1-2 સમ તો માંડ હોય છે લખવાનું. આટલી બધી મહેનત અમે કરીએ છીએ તમારા માટે છે, અમને કાંઈ એમાંથી નથી મળવાનું. એટલે તમને સમજવું હોય તમારી રીતે તમે સમજી લો. કન્ડિશન છે તો એ રહેવાની જ છે કે હમણાં સ્કૂલ ચાલુ થાય ન થાય એવું કોઈને કાંઈ નક્કી નથી, પણ પરીક્ષા નક્કી છે. બીજું કાંઈ નક્કી હોય કે ન હોય, પરીક્ષા નક્કી છે. એટલે એ રીતે મારી વાત પૂરી કરીશ કે તમે ભણવું જ પડશે. બરાબર, તો આજે કરીએ છીએ પૂરું, કાલે નેક્સ્ટ પાર્ટથી સ્ટાર્ટ કરીએ છીએ. આશા રાખું છું કે તમે મારી વાત સમજજો. ન સમજો તો તમારા માટે સારો, સમજો તો તમારા માટે સારો છે. ઓકે, ધેટ્સ ઓલ. થેન્ક યુ.